This covers the scheduler function in Snapshot Publisher. The purpose is to learn how to use bulk scheduling. The key points we will cover include understanding the layout of your editorial calendar, how to use your finished post inventory, doing bulk scheduling, doing individual scheduling, checking out the post status of everything you've done to see whether they've succeeded, failed, or are pending approval, and making changes to scheduled posts. Let's take a look. Here we are on the home page. To use the scheduler, we click the scheduler icon here, and it opens up the Snapshot Publisher scheduler. Let's do a layout first. On the left side are the finished posts. Any posts that we have created and finished off that are ready to get scheduled show up here by category, and in each category there's a number. Here in cookies there are 12, uncategorized is 10. Each of those shows how many posts are ready to be scheduled. We can click and open that up and see all of the posts there that are ready to get scheduled. On the right side is the editorial calendar. We're set up and we're looking at a particular week in May of 2013. We have a day view. We're in the week view now. There's also a month view. You can change the week that you're viewing here at the bottom. On the editorial calendar itself, we see all the posts that have gone out and we see the status of those posts. Any post that has a green check mark has been successful. By hovering over any of the posts, we get a preview of it to remind us of what that particular post was. Now we'll go to today, which is highlighted in yellow. Here's a WordPress blog that went out earlier today. And we just had 2 successful posts and a failed post, which we can see here by the red box with an exclamation mark. By hovering over it, we can see it failed because the text was too long. It was 156 characters. Underneath of that, we see some question marks. Those appear on posts that have been scheduled and require someone's approval. Any posts that don't require approval and are scheduled in the future will show up like this without the question mark. They're ready to go. We can hover over them. Now let's take a look at a nice little trick. This Twitter post, we want it to go out, so we can drag and drop it to a different time in the future. We can see this red bar here is an indicator for the current time. So I've now brought this Twitter post so it's going to go out in about an hour. If I click on it, it now turns the title bar orange, which makes it so that I may edit it. If I click in the box here, I can now go in and change the character length so that it has an appropriate number of characters, and now that tweet is ready to go out. If we'd like to reschedule anything, we can either drag and drop one at a time like this, or we can hit Control click to drag things in a group. So I'll do a multi-select, Control click, Control click, Control click. Now those are all checked. I can drag all 3 of those as a group and put them out at 4 o'clock. And now those are rescheduled. To unschedule any items, we can click them and drag them up to the unschedule right here. Now let's take a look at another nice feature. If we want to know which channels we've been using for all of our posts, hover over Facebook and it highlights the posts that just went out to Facebook or are scheduled to go out. Same for Twitter. Here's the Twitter post, and now we can preview all of the LinkedIn posts as well. Now let's go over and do some drag and drop bulk scheduling. I'll open up the cookies category, and if I hover over the picture, I can get a preview. That was out Twitter, this one's going out to Facebook, and this one is LinkedIn. These are all the same post, but they were published to different channels. Over here on the right, I can grab this orange bar and I can schedule these together. And I'll have them go out here on Saturday, and they're all scheduled now. I can drag these and have them go out at 12 o'clock. So that's bulk scheduling. Also, if I want these to go out individually, instead of grabbing the orange handle here, I can just click over here and drag one of the items and schedule it. Now there's 2 left in this group, and I'll schedule those 2 together right here. One thing I'd like to highlight is the color coding by category. You can see the ones I just scheduled here are all in purple, and that's color coded for the cookies category. You can see here that cookies, it has a purple color. That can be set in your category settings on the home page by clicking the edit pencil. Now let's drag and drop this group of cake posts over, and we'll put those out later. And you can see those are purple. Again, by hovering over them, we can see the Twitter, the Facebook, or the LinkedIn. If we wanted to make any changes, we click it. It highlights the title bar, and we can go in and make any edits, close out of the box, and the new edited post is still in the scheduler. The last thing I'd like to show here is even in the scheduler view, you can go in and do individual scheduling. So let's take this particular tweet for chocolate flourless torte cake. I can click on the calendar here and open up this individual calendar. I could schedule this one at a time. If I'd like to do a recurring post and send this out every week until June the 21st, I'll do that and hit OK. And that post has now been scheduled on a recurring basis. If I click on the monthly view here, I can see all the posts that have gone out in the month of May. I can scroll up and down to view each of those. I can hover over them and get a view here. I can also drill down into day view here. So that's basically the nuts and bolts of using the Snapshot Scheduler.